Okay, no edit, no background music, no intro, and no, whatever the other YouTubes have. I don't got it. All I got is this thing and this phone, and I'm gonna, just say the thing. If you've watched this before, the first video, you know what this is. If you haven't, I suggest you like garbage because this is what it is. Because I'm insecure, and that's what we're gonna talk about today. So basically, I'm a stand-up comic, and if you watch my other videos, I'll put it right here. Just kidding. No, I'm not, because I'm lazy, and that's why no edit, no video. Anyways, I'm not gonna put the thing, but please go to the thing and see my channel if you want to. But if you look at my stand-up videos, and if I'm outside, and even right now, if you feel like I might be confident, I'm not. It's like it's all fake. It's all fake. But you have to act like you're confident when you're doing stand-up, because if you don't believe in yourself, who else is gonna believe in you? so you kind of gotta let them know that you're in control. And yeah, but most of it is all the comics are insecure. I'm not gonna say all, but personally, I am, and we could dive into that in later videos. But for now, insecure. Why else would anybody want to do stand-up comedy and make people laugh? In the beginning, I tried lying to myself. A lot of people do, oh, but you're doing a great thing. You're making other people's day brighter. Yeah, that's just the bonus. That's like cherry on top, because most of the comics, including myself, the reason why we do it is because we want to feel good. We want to feel accepted. You're laughing? Okay, that's great. But the first thing that I want to know is, do you agree with me? And are my jokes working? Because if it works, then I go, that's me. I am so good. I am worth it. I am such a good comedian. I know something. I'm talented. That's why we do it. Because if other people like me and agree with me, then I go, oh, I'm something. I'm definitely not nothing, because look what I did. But it's fleeting, because if you don't have shows, then you're like, well, who am I really? Who am I? What am I good at? And I'm not good at anything. So insecure most of the time. I feel a lot of energy right now because I feel like I gotta deliver, today. Because every day I feel different depending on which day. Like, because right now it's the daytime, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta make a second video. The first one, some people like it, but the second one, so it's like every video I think the energy is gonna be different. But my point is, get back on track. I jump around a lot, but the video is the insecure and confidence. No edit. I'm gonna push through. It's what it is, but no confidence, because that's what it is. But a lot of people will go, oh man, well, is it hard? Yeah, of course. And that's also why a lot of the reasons up and coming comedians are insecure, because financially we're insecure, and as a person we're already insecure. So there's two of the things that we're insecure about. But and also there's another thing. Doing stand-up and trying to make money doing stand-up is like, how you go to a job interview to get one job? We have to do that every weekend. If you want to work a club, and you're competing with tens and thousands, hundreds of thousands of comics, and that's also very qualified, also just as funny. And you're like, oh well, man, like, pick me, So every weekend we're doing a job interview. So imagine that. And at any time, anybody could replace you. It's been 4 minutes and 30 seconds now. God damn it. I'm trying to make it a short one, and it's going to be, so that I'm going to try to wrap it up soon. So just stay right there with your eyeballs in the screen, or not if you don't want to, okay? But this is what it is. Yes, that's, water and some Black Forest gummy bear, Cliff Bars, laundry, okay? Stand-up comedy, Stratosphere Las Vegas right now. LA Comedy Club, best club. But what was I gonna say? Oh, the confidence thing. It's the mornings, and this is what it is. yeah, so I brain fart because you distracted. Why did you distract me? Why did you distract me? Don't do that again, or else nothing's gonna happen. But I'm gonna continue talking and wrap this video up because I am a professional. So yeah, so basically like interviews every weekend, and if you establish a rapport with the club owner, then it might be a little. If you can't draw, if you can't put people in seats, then if you're not like a household name where you could sell a lot of tickets to play the club and make the club money, and if you're like me, which I can't do that, so they will still hire me because I'm funny and consistent, because consistent enough, funny and consistent enough to work the club. So that's why we're insecure about getting the job, and they'll hire you back if you're consistent enough. And a lot of people can't even really be on time and communicate through email. Like in a timely manner. Everything adds up because it's like, are you on time? Are you easy to work with? Are you funny? And can you draw? All those things. So I try to hit all of them, but most of the time, not everybody's good. Like not everybody is that, so I try to do the best that I could. And for having no credits on TV, like I have a couple small credits, but it's nothing compared to, most comics who are working. And credits matter a lot because then it establishes you further to for the clubs to be like, oh, well, he's been on this, and that, and he must be good. But I have like no credits, and for somebody who has no credits, I get a lot of work, like, and I'm really thankful for that. And I work hard to be a professional, be on time, be easy to work with, and then on stage be consistent. And I also work hard on the material, and that's again insecure because you never know when your job is going to go away, and it's a constant hustle, constant interview, and to get booked back, and also insecure about, oh man, but am I going to make more money, and climbing that ladder to eventually sell a lot of tickets so that you could have a better life than to always. I mean, it's a hustle for everybody anyways. But last thing that I wanted to say is that a lot of people go, well, is it worth it? Wouldn't you wish that you have a 9-to-5 job and make six figures, or do your best on doing that to pursue that route? And then since you're 30, wouldn't you want to do that and have a stable income? Yeah. A lot of people would, but I also think that a lot of people would be like, oh, well, I wish I went for my dream. But they didn't, and they put up with the thought that go, oh, well, I never went for my dream, but this is okay, and I have a happy family, I have a dog, and I provide for my family, and that's great. It's just that everybody's made different, obviously, and my need and want to be a stand-up and risk never having financial security is greater than working at a 9-to-5 and having financial security. And some people will go, well, and some people do quit because their want to have a financial security is higher than they want to do stand-up and maybe just be poor and no-named for the rest of their life. And of course, everybody always look over, the grass is always greener on the other side. Some may feel a lot like everybody has more, and I think at that time they should change. Like if you're doing a 9-to-5 and then you're always constantly thinking about your dream, and you're always like, oh man, I wish I wish I could go, I don't know what you want to do, but if you wish that more every day and you're sad every day, I think you should do that, because at least when you're doing that, you're like, well, is this what is I like this way more than what I was doing, even though I was making way less or whatever it is. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if The ramblings? Stop rambling. Okay, 10 minutes. And that is it. So all my thing is, this is my whole thing. If you like something a lot more, you should just go do that. Because when you do that, you know that you like something less, even though that thing that you were doing less. Does that make sense? Here's the thing. I speak English, and this is what I spoke. Okay? If you watched it this far, I appreciate you. Sometimes when I say that, I'm like, just end it, man. Why did you say the appreciate you thing? Because it's like, they're either going to watch it or they're not. So I hope you, I was going to say it again. Stop saying, okay. I see, I see you guys in a couple days on the tubes. All right. That's